Okay, I am Kathy Chiavola, and I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I've lived here since 1980. I'm a resident here now. I've been here so long. What does Nashville mean to me? Well, it means the people. It's the people, the community. This is where I have met thousands of people from all over the world in Nashville. People who have visited, like it's Mecca, but it's a down-to-earth place, and so many great musicians. I have made my friends for life here. I've toured all over the world, but it's because of my life in Nashville and my friends and community in Nashville that I've been able to do that. The musicians here, especially in bluegrass and traditional music, traditional country music, are very connected. You know, we care about each other. We form relationships that have enabled us to keep the music going. And if you care about music, you have to care about Nashville. I'm thinking of recording one of my recordings that means a lot to me, and this is the place where I recorded my first album, Labor of Love, with a lot of luminaries. I was just so proud. I've been proud of all my recordings, but so proud especially of the first one because it's so personal and the songs are very personal.
Hello, my name is Tommy Womack. I'm a singer-songwriter and a rock and roller and a author. I've been in Nashville 33 years, but I've been playing in town for 40 years. You know, I'm from Kentucky, so I lived in a town about an hour north of here. Started playing back then in 1985, I think was the first time I ever played in Nashville. A lot of people are griping that the city's changing so much. You know, the skyline changes monthly. There's another big glass and concrete and steel monstrosity that up every month. There's a new one. And everybody's kind of kvetching about how Nashville's losing its character and losing what made it special. And yeah, it is to a degree, but you're not going to stop progress. And what's great about this town is still here. It's just somebody moved the cheese. It's you got to go to other places to find what's going on in town, because it's still going on. You know, go to Madison, go to Dee's, go to East Side Bowl, go to the Underdog, go to the 5 Spot. It's still going on. The Bluebird is still going on. The Exit Inn cannot be stopped. There's all these places where music is happening. And another thing that Nashville really means to me is the sense of community. I have been making records for 40 years. I have a lot of friends who have been making records for 40 years, 10 years, just made their first one. You know, and everybody, there's no cutthroat atmosphere in the scene that I'm in. I'm in the what you call the Americana music side of things in town, which is basically country music for liberals, is what it boils down to. And so it's a niche market. And all my friends, you know, I go to see them play, and they come to see me play. We're all really supportive. There's no crawling over each other trying to get to the big record deal, because hey, the big record deal ain't out there, you know. So nobody's backbiting or scheming to get in front of somebody else's place in line. And every now and then one of us gets a hit, one of us gets a cut on somebody else's record, and everybody's patting you on the back and saying that's great. They're not saying you son of a bitch. They're saying congratulations, we're proud of you. And there are so many singer-songwriters and rock and rollers musicians and listeners that I dearly love them. I'm pleased to know them and pleased to be considered one of them. You know, it's a great honor just to be a performer and a musician in this town. Because if you're good, if you're one of the better ones in this town, that means you're one of the better ones in the world. I'm going to live here the rest of my life. I'm 62 now. God knows how much time I got left, but it's going to be right here in Nashville. And I don't care how much downtown changes. I don't care that much about where the scene has to be moved to for the cool people to still have their gathering places and watering holes and places to play their music. The places will change the same if only people step up and keep the spirit of the place the same. That's my spiel.
And the song for you?
The song for me would be This Is Where I Belong, which is not an original Nashville song. It's a Ray Davies Kinks song, but Bill Lloyd did it on one of his records when he moved to town before I did, and it's a songwriter's town, and he's a songwriter. That's what he wants to be. More than being a performer or anything, he likes to write songs. And he got here in this town where the song is king. He realized that Ray had summed everything up he felt about Nashville. Was, this is where I belong. Oh, this is where I belong. And this is where I belong too. I ain't leaving. They could start a petition trying to get me to leave. I ain't going. I'll handcuff myself to my mailbox, try to get rid of me. I ain't going away. That's all there is to it.
Ciao, sono Isabel Facchini, figlia di Anita Camorella e Davide Facchini. Con i miei genitori ho sempre viaggiato un sacco e fin da quando sono piccola sono ritornata negli Stati Uniti circa ogni anno e di conseguenza la città di Nashville la conosco molto molto bene. A Nashville ho avuto la possibilità di incontrare tanti grandi musicisti e ascoltare sempre buona musica. In questa città si può ascoltare la musica dalla mattina alla sera e non sono mai riuscita a trovare un posto in cui la musica sia così tanto importante per le persone. Quando sono lì adoro ricercare oggetti e vestiti in negozi di vintage e spulciare nei mercatini che vendono dischi e CD. A Nashville i miei genitori hanno inciso 2 album e per il primo ho realizzato le foto e i disegni. I 2 album sono stati realizzati in uno studio storico molto bello e molto importante per Nashville e questa è stata un'esperienza molto bella per me. In questa città, essendoci una scena musicale molto attiva, noi come famiglia organizziamo sempre dei party con i nostri amici musicisti e questo mi permette di ascoltare sempre buona musica e conoscere sempre nuove persone. La canzone che ho scelto è See You My Dreams nella versione di 𝐊a𝐭h𝐢n𝐤 perché ogni anno quando andiamo negli Stati Uniti i miei genitori mi portano alla CAS, che è una convention dove molti musicisti si riuniscono per onorare la memoria di 𝐊a𝐭h𝐢n𝐤. Spero di ritornare a Nashville tante altre volte così da riascoltare tanta buona musica.